Upon discovering a small filthy cages filled with dogs trembling in fear, I suddenly heard a call for an action. They spend their entire lives eating leftover foods, giving unwanted births, and waiting to be boiled in water when they become infertile. They also do not receive any proper medical treatments. In dog farms, carcasses come out of the freezer, burned first or littered across the field. Bones and skulls are scattered throughout. In the dark corners of our cities, hundreds of dogs are inhumanly tortured, killed, and traded every single day. According to animal people, over 20% of innocent puppies that are shown in commercials live a life that is the definition of misery. Today, I stand here to disseminate an issue that demands our attention: illegal dog breeding. Before we delve deeply into our topics and move further, we must first learn the history behind illegal dog breeding and the reason why people decided to eat dogs. During the early 20th century, Korea encountered a myriad of socio-economic conflict and the government started to fall. Within just one decade, our country persisted throughout World War II, Japanese occupation, and Korean War. But what was the cost? Cities were famine-stricken and the families were poor. So they turned to stray dogs that roamed the street, which meant free and accessible meat. People started to rely more often on dog meat, and as a result, dog breeding became imperative for Koreans to survive. That is the root of illegal dog breeding. In the past, dog breeding existed because people were starving, but now dog breeding only exists because of greed and selfishness. Breeding dogs for monetary profit with a complete disregard for their well-being is a serious ethical issue. We as people should be ashamed that such brutality is still taking place even in the 21st century under the name of capitalism. Some argue that most dogs are relatively well treated, unlike other livestock. According to their logic, if we were to ban dog meat, we should also ban the animal meat produce. However, their statements are false. For instance, the majority of dogs in factories stay in a tightly packed maze with a handful of other dogs. These meals are nothing short of discomfort and torturing pain, as they are carelessly assembled from rusty metal wires. This forces urine and stool to pass directly through, creating a health hazard for many other dogs. During the summer, the temperature of dog factory can rise as high as 40 degrees Celsius, creating a filthy, odoriferous environment that promotes bacterial growth. And even then, their excrement are never cleaned. Of course, they are denied a chance to fill the glass underneath their paws, let alone move a few steps. Yet, they still wag their tails in excitement when they see humans. After all they have gone through and all they have experienced, they still believe in us and seek our love. The seriousness of this issue should not be undermined. We should advocate for animal rights and implement stricter laws for those who demonstrate criminal behavior. We, as humans, must raise awareness and take actions to end the suffering of these animals. Thank you.
UNW, Jeju UNESCO Association, and the World Culture Economy newspaper.